All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today we're here to do a little showcase slash review of the software VTuber Maker. So I just learned last night that there's such a thing as virtual YouTubers. Well, I kind of knew, but I didn't realize it was a big thing. And basically what it is you buy motion tracking technology, and then you, after spending 5 to 10 grand, then you can rig up your body to do the motion control of a digital character. Nowadays, you don't need to spend a ridiculous sum of money like that. You can just get a free VTuber Maker thing, and then that does all the work for you. So here we are. Here's my face. And as you can see, it automatically puts all the little dots on my face to do all the motion tracking for me. And I can pick all sorts of characters. It like lets me whip around my head. I can pretend I'm Will Smith's daughter. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. And then it like talks. It kind of, if I get close enough to the camera, it'll control my blinking as well. That part doesn't always work so great if I leave my glasses on. So there is the limitation of, if you have glasses, there might be some motion tracking problems. But for the most part, this does a pretty good job. I can set it up so it lip syncs off of my microphone rather than the little dots here on my face. And then I can pick a whole bunch of different characters. So if I open up this panel, it takes it a second to load. There's a bunch of free characters. Eventually, this program wants to get you to pay $15 a month to get access to an extended library, but they don't have that available yet. So you can pick all sorts of characters, like you can pick this creepy yandere chick that looks like she's gonna Texas Chainsaw Massacre everybody, and we'll see what she looks like. Oh, here we go. So, with a voice changer, I could totally be a creepy yandere nurse thing. Yeah. That's about... This is actually kind of funny. Sorry, I enjoy the software. It's really funny. And then some of these, if you look inside of here, they got this little blue icon on them. Some of these characters actually have a chibi form. So if I grab this chick, this one, she's got like, oh, I'm a schoolgirl and stuff. And then if you click on this button down here, she becomes a little bobblehead chibi character. And it still animates about the same way. And then if you slowly close your eye, it looks like you're trying not to have an aneurysm at something stupid that somebody just said. It's just hurting you inside. So with this technology, it would be, let me go pick at the character that I liked so far. We've got this random Chupacabra person thing, this animal poi. So let's try this. And then let me bring over, I've got what I can do now is I can move this off the screen and I can set up with a capture device here. I can put it back with OBS. In fact, if I go in here, they've actually got a background you can enable. You can go into backgrounds and they've got literally just straight colors. So they've basically got a green screen built into this. So you don't even need to pay for anything. You can just enable a green screen and turn this into a fake webcam. So if you want to be a VTuber, you know, this is what you want for a feature. So I'm going to set up a capture device. Let me move this one off to the side. I guess I didn't quite show that. So inside of here, they've got a background control panel, and you can pick random colors. You can pick like pieces of nature if you don't want to have like a green screen effect. But I'm going to go with just the standard green because, well, that's the easiest to green screen with. And then I'm going to minimize this. And then minimizing it makes it completely pause. So now that I've got that, I'm going to right click on this object device here. In fact, let me bring this over here. I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to add a filter to this particular thing. And then here, I should be able to crop this. So like, I'm gonna say, we're gonna chop off a bunch of stuff from the left over here. And then we'll do the right a bunch to erase the interface. And then from here, we can do a key. So how do I key this again? I haven't done this in a while. Put my glasses back on that I took off. There we go, chroma key. And boom. Look, I have a chibi character. I can literally drag it around, and it's already green screen. So, I mean, all of my work is basically done for me. So if I put this over here in the bottom corner, I can now react to stuff like I'm a virtual YouTuber. And I didn't have to spend, like 10 grand to do this. So the other features that we've got in here, you can actually make like the character wave with their hand and stuff. And then they've got like different emojis. You can give a thumbs up. You can frown. You can smile. They got quick actions. They've got a broadcast feature built into this, and there's actually something to make it like an interactive webcam where you can set it up so that there's a digital webcam that goes straight to OBS. I don't really like installing extra stuff onto my computer if I can help it, so I'm not going to do that. But with just OBS, you can just grab this as a webcam, and then you pretty much don't have to do anything else with it. Like, it'll just work right off the bat, and then you don't even have to worry. So yeah, if you ever wanted to be a virtual tuber, this is definitely an option. It's VTuber Maker. It's available for free on Steam. They do require you to have a login on their website, because eventually they want to have you pay $15 a month for the expanded version of this, which might be kind of handy. They're offering a bunch of new tools that they're developing, but they don't really care if you don't do that. I mean, they want you to pay for this if you make like over 3K a year, but they don't really have a way to know. So what else do they got in here? We can display webcam feed. I got that turned off. Let's calibrate the tracking. Okay, good. So the other problem I had earlier was that because my head like is a little bit further away from my webcam, it was having the character like lean back like I was reclining, which I'm not. So it looks weird. So rather than having to manually control the motion of this character, you can just do that. So this is one option. I think this works pretty well, actually. Like, if you wanted to give a try at being a VTuber on a budget, this would be the way to do it. Unfortunately, they don't let you upload your own custom character. There's another program that I'm going to review next that does that. That would allow you to do that for free. It's also for free on Steam. It's in beta. This program, to upload a custom character, you would need to pay them, but they don't let you do that yet. So you're pretty much just stuck with whatever they've got in their library of characters. So you see, we've got like, this one's actually kind of cool. This is some cybernetic, like Sergal chick. And then like her eye tracking works pretty good. You'd be like, yay, me. So you got options. They're not all great. Like, some of these characters feel like their head is way too small. Like this chick. I feel like they made her head way too small for like the amount of bulky like backpack and stuff. And they've got some like basic male characters that are okay. Provided they want to load. That's another thing. Like, you don't download all this stuff. So you have to have a connection, even if you're locally recording, in order to get some of this stuff to work. So yeah, some of the quality of some of these characters is definitely better than others. So I think this is actually pretty cool. It's VTubing, virtual YouTuber stuff on a budget. And I would totally say this is worth your time. I mean, it's free. You could try it out with a nice webcam, do your virtual tubing, and see how you like it. And then you don't have to spend like $5,000 on a rig and a nice camera and all the other accoutrement softwares that other people use in order to do this. This is all automatic. I didn't have to set anything up. I just installed this. It's like 54 megabytes. Picked a character, and then my webcam, my old Logitech C920 webcam did the rest. And I've had this thing for like, I don't know, 12 years. So it works. It's great. Try it out. It's free. Bye, everybody, and have a good one. I'll put the links and all this in the video description.